All right, colleagues, members of the media, thank you very much, and welcome to the second half of this press conference, Culling Knockout. We are now joined by the coach who's on the winning side today. Coach, congratulations.
Today?
Yes, on the winning side.
Always when you come to do
Always.
Almost.
But today, more importantly, you are through to
That's right.
the final. Congratulations, firstly. Maybe if you can just explain what it means, you know, the work that you guys have put in, and also just a bit of a summary of the 90 minutes.
Thank you. Let me start from this side. I think that before the season started, it was very important that we get players in the squad after we sold 7 players, key players, to the best clubs in the league. And I think this was also a beautiful success to all of us, because to sell 7 players to the best clubs in the league, it talks to our job, it talks to our commitment to the job. It also speaks about the great effort what my entire staff does every day, and it's just happy if some players of us get this kind of success. So, and also I have to give a lot of credit to the chairman that brought us young players from NFD. Also, we got from the under 23. So slowly, yes, we know that it's a process, but what these kind of players do day by day is just unbelievable, because we know that we have a small squad from 22 players, 23, and no one got injured. So it also talks to the great periodization, what we do every day, that the players don't get adductor problems, don't get hamstring, because this, if a lot of players get it in one team, it also talks that something is wrong with the coaching, because you have to know how to balance the intensity. And like you can see that our players are top fit, and I'm just happy about it, because it took me 7 years to educate myself. Yes, I played in one of the best leagues in the world, but it's not the same as a player and as a coach. So to get the highest education, the highest license in the world, it took me 7 years of hard work, studying that these kind of things, the right periodizations, that you can improve players, that they don't get injured, and all the rest. And we don't talk about the game plans, about the tactically smartness and so on. But with all the things, if you don't have the right attitude players in your squad, you cannot do anything. Because if you have players that are lazy, and if they don't want to come up, you as a coach, you don't have a chance to bring them up. So that's why we selected, and every player that we have now in our squad, I can promise you, whoever take the player like my players, which club, they will be happy about the great attitude, great effort, very talented. And of course, the character is one of the most important things to have as a player. So all in all, I'm very, very proud and happy to be the coach for this beautiful team, club, and to see that we grow every day. Because it's a new club, we don't have this kind of budget financially, so we have to find good young players that want to improve and also on. So now we come to the game. It's, of course, if you throw out Sundowns, because it's the benchmark in our league, it's not easy. And we talked about, I think, the last week, what I think about this kind of excuses from the opponent, but I don't want to go more in the details. But then we throw out Sekukune, it's also a very strong team. It's not easy to beat them away. And then we came to AmaZulu. I said it before the game. When the new coach came, you can see that this team goes on the right track. Fantastic coach. They gave the team structure. Now you can see what they try to do. And it's also, of course, easy for us to see what the opponent wants to do, because many times when we play against other teams, and if you ask me what they play, I don't know. But these teams like Sundowns, AmaZulu, Orlando, and so on, Cape Town, and it's beautiful that I got the opportunity from God, that I got the opportunity from the chairman to be in this league and to battle with these great coaches that we have in this league. It's not easy, so you have to find the right game plan. You have to see where the weaknesses are from the opponent. You have to watch maybe 4 or 5 games what they played before, and you can see that they played in the start 3-5-2, and then in the halftime they changed it on 4-4-2. So now we have to change our game plan, our tactical also. So, and this is the great thing, if you have coaches like we have now in the league, are just amazing that I have this kind of opportunity and be part of them and try to win games. The game started like we knew, and we had our game plan, and I think we started very well, fantastic. And we were very tactically smart, disciplined very well, and we waited for them, because if you play 3-5-2, then always the sides will be free, because the winger has to track back if one goes up. Yeah, and this is what we did. We have to switch the side quick and then try to play the ball deep to attack the spaces, and I think that we did well. Redley scored and he got a penalty. After 2-0, of course, it's a danger result, because if they score, they get the momentum, the energy. So we had to be clear that the second half, it will be a very tough half, and this is what happened. When they scored, it was very tough, so we had to change again. Yeah, and after the 3-1, I thought that the things is done, but after 10 or 20 seconds, they scored again, and then you started again to sweat. So all in all, I think well deserved. And if you sum up now, you won against Sundowns, you won against Sekukune, and you won against AmaZulu. I think that we deserve to be in the final. And I have to give again a lot of credit to my players. Just amazing what they do every day. Yeah, and we are happy, of course, to be in the final. And now we play against Stellenbosch. I didn't win one time against them. I think I played 2 times a draw and lost 2 times, or 3, or yeah, I think 2 times. Why? They have a beautiful and a fantastic coach. He is long in this business. What he does every season with this team is just unbelievable, great. And for me, one of the best coaches in this league is the guy from Steve Bakker. And me as a coach, I am still young. I still have to learn a lot. And I do. Like I said, I try every day my best, 24 hours, and hopefully one day we can make the progress still and win the league. Right now we have against Orlando a game. It will be very, very difficult and tough, because we need the points to get our goal come through, and this is in the end to be in the top 8 spot. Yeah, and after that we will talk about the final. Thank you.
I think you've answered all the questions. Let's see if there's still any more questions. Let's go to Zakele there. Solezo. Just kidding, Coach. I'm just joking.
I'm not so much for questions. For me, so how important is a guy like Nekovic in your team?
Nukovic, I knew him from before when I watched the games, Chiefs. And all of us, we know what for quality Samir has. But he was, of course, unlucky that he got a lot of injury, especially when he went to Royal Am. He got the injury, I think, in the pre-season. So when I met him and I told him that he should come to us because we need also a different striker, not always the same, because you have to change sometimes your game plan. And if we can get Samir, top player, top attitude, great, very professional. Every coach, he should be happy to have Samir in the squad if he is fit. And he trains every day very hard, very hard. And I told them, come to us, we will give you a plan that you should step by step come on your best without getting injury. And we are very happy that we did until now the great things that he trained every day. He improved the fitness, and you can see the quality in front of the goal. He is just amazing. So we are very, very lucky and happy to have a player, a quality player like Samir in our squad.
Okay, let's move on to Ayanda.
Hi, Coach. Ayanda Newsom from AmaZulu CF. Congratulations on the win. During the week, in the build-up to the game, you sang the praises of AmaZulu. You basically said they're a very good and solid side. Were you surprised at how easy it was for your side at times to get behind the defense of Lesotho, especially looking at the first half and getting those 2 early goals?
I think that we should not disrespect AmaZulu. It's a very tough team to play against, and it's not easy to go behind, but our game plan was great. So that's why maybe for people, when they watch the game, they thought, oh, it's so easy, but it's not easy. So you have to attract them to come out. You have to stay. You have to get, because if they play 3-5-2, they are always 3 in the middle. So we have to be with our 3 all the time with them, and we want them to play in the middle and close the sides. And this is what we did, and this is what they try to do to get behind our lines, but we didn't let them so much space. And after that, we won the game. We have to play straight forward to come maybe after 2 or 3 passes in front of the goal, and this is what we did, and this is how we scored. So it's all in all, it's a hard work, and we should not again disrespect the opponent. It's a fantastic team. It's a very, very strong team, and I'm sure that we will fight with them to be in the end in the top 8 spot. It's a tough team. So all in all, we are happy, and this also speaks then to our job, to our success, because to win here, not many teams will make it.
Robin Juke and then Jabula.
Coach, how much will it mean for you to win this competition? I mean, you went through a lot during the season in this sort, like you mentioned, seven players. And I'm sure tomorrow you've been critical of some candidates when they're reviewing your games. I'm sure tomorrow you're expecting good reviews about the team.
Tomorrow is a free day, but the next day we will have, like we always do, we take the analyze, we take the good things out, and of course the negative, so we can improve. Yes, but it's a process. Everyone who wants to win, who wants to improve, they will make some mistakes, but from mistakes you learn. Also me as a coach, so probably I have to learn, or I have to fail many times, that I can improve, and maybe one day I can do something great. It's the life. Me also as a player, not many believed in me when I was a player that I can play in one of the best leagues in the world, but I did. But I failed to play the World Cup as a player. I failed to play Champions League. So does this makes me as a failure? No, because God opens the door. So if I give my best every day and I don't reach this kind of level, I'm thankful to God, but I cannot watch myself in the mirror and be honest to myself, and if I know I was lazy, this is painful, because then you know it because of you. But also as a coach, that's why I did or I do educate myself. That's why I try to improve. That's why I watch every day 4 or 5 games. That's why I try to improve. Why? Because I can control what I can. But in the end, if I win the league or not, I don't know. But I will try my best, and God will in the end decide. And I can just be happy whatever happens. Alhamdulillah.
All right, last question, Mazwana.
Okay. Coach,
Please.
obviously you've spoken about how you like to achieve more with this team. Winning a cup final buy you more time. I guess you accepted that you are a selling club and you keep losing players, but if you win a cup, maybe the chairman can give you more time to try and achieve a lot more.
Absolutely. Look, it's not so easy like people think that. With clubs, they don't have this kind of financial power. It's not easy, so you have to get players, again, to find players that have a great character, that have a great lifestyle, because, again, in my team, no alcohol, no partying, no lifestyle with, I don't care, if you want to do this, you are out. That's strict. Why? Because if we want to improve, if we want to succeed, we need players, because the soccer career, it's a short. It's not about 50 years. It's about 10 years, 8 years, 12 years, and if you are lucky, 15 years. So you will not always see players like Parker that stands so long in this business. You will not see players like Vuyo that will stay. But if you watch them, what a lifestyle they have, is just amazing. That's why they stay long. So, and if the players understand this, that if we are here, I'm not here for fun. I didn't came here far away from my parents, far away from my brother, sisters, friends, and to just have fun. I'm here to work. I'm here to work hard to have success and to win. So I need also then players around me. I need staff around me that does every day to repeat the best they can do. I also does it. Every day I try the best I can. Every day I stand 6 o'clock in the morning. I bring my child to the kindergarten and I watch games before the training. I analyze the games. I improve every session that we do. We record. Every session we cut clips and show players what they have to improve, what is good and what they improve. It's a hard work. It's 24 hours. But this is the only way to increase the chance maybe to win. If you don't do the things, you will be replaced soon.
Thank you very much. Let's end it there, Coach.